so I'd like you to imagine for a second that your customer is on a journey to see you. They're coming over, they're driving over green hills, they're speeding towards you at 90 miles an hour. They're so excited because they can see that you are, I don't know, the leprechaun with the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And so they're driving in their Humvee, their Tesla, whatever floats your boat, and they're coming at you fast. And then all of a sudden, boom, there's an explosion. There's a landmine. They hit a landmine. Car goes up. There's body parts everywhere. No. All right, so it's not that dramatic in terms of what I'm actually talking about here. But that's what it feels like when you're a business owner and you discover extreme friction and self-inflicted wounds that happen within your sales funnel. Because it's actually really difficult, I have found, over and over and over again. And it's frustrating for any marketer or business owner. You're ambitious, you want to grow, but there's just something in your sales funnel that is off. And because there's all these little details, there's these moving pieces and growing complexity over time that you just have to, everything has to be lined up for it all to work. And just one little detail can be that landmine in the road that just throws everything off. And for this video, I want to show you an example of that, because I think that when you have a sales funnel, you have to watch out for landmines and zero multipliers. Because with landmines, the vehicle, the customer on the journey, they can hit it, and maybe they have armor under the vehicle, whatever. Maybe they're going fast enough that it's just like a bump. Maybe the mine is just effective, but it interferes with customers actually getting, and stops in some cases customers from getting to see you. A zero multiplier, by contrast, is just like in math. Anything multiplied by zero is zero. A zero multiplier those are broken links. Those are forms that clients are filling out to request a quote, to book a consultation, that go into a black hole. You never hear about them because the plugin, the tool wasn't set up right. The Zapier is not properly connected to your CRM. Perhaps what you need is, and what we all need perhaps, is some form of sales funnel insurance. This is something that, because it's something that plagues a lot of businesses, and it's why a lot of business owners, some of the smartest marketers, they like to keep things simple. Minimum amounts of effort, minimum amounts of complexity, because everything that you build, you have to maintain, you have to check on over time. And there's more probability that these landmines will just develop. And, it's easy to get upset if it's like, if it's someone on your team where you're like, oh, Mr. and Mrs. Designer, or oh, Mr. and Mrs. Developer, like this is off and it's your fault. And maybe there's truth in that, but complexity is a big contributor to that. So I want to show you an example, something that we're working on right now that I just discovered, because part of these videos I want to teach you guys by taking behind the scenes and showing you the real nitty-gritty, the day-to-day of problems that we're facing and solving one by one, and hopefully you get an education and perhaps a little bit of a kick out of it. So anyway, I was just looking at our Google Search Console here earlier today, because I've been, we're working hard to just get our funnel back on track. The iOS update really threw us off earlier this year, like for a lot of businesses. And we just launched a new website redesign. We just launched our blog redesign last week. And I just went in here and I'm just kind of like lining up all the pieces that we just found like a button today was not functional, but there's like debate on the team. Well, wasn't working. It was working for some people, but then a client said, oh, it's not working for me. So I don't know, it's fixed now. But basically, if that button wasn't working, people would not have been able to actually book, or not book, but they would not have been able to watch the 15-minute demo video that we have on our website. So anyway, then I was taking a look at Google Search Console here, And I was just noticing, like, why is our search traffic and search rankings dropping for the last week? And it's like, well, that's kind of annoying. Why? Like, we just, launched the newer, better, more beautiful design that I would guess is going to reduce bounce rates and therefore move us up in terms of rankings. But apparently, 1,000 less clicks that we're earning week to week. So that's going in the wrong direction, So anyway, I took a look at it, and it wasn't really specific to any in particular blog post, and I'm just kind of talking with our developer here, trying to figure it out. Turns out that the issue was with launching this new WordPress theme. Go figure. It's just one detail that we, I guess, overlooked. So I investigated for this page, one of our popular articles for AutoGrow, and then I checked on, come on, scroll. What are you doing here? All right, there we go. So basically it's supposed to appear like this in Google search results, but apparently something with the theme, like, just threw off all the title tags and the meta descriptions, and yeah, it's just something is affecting how it's appearing. So this would be an example of a landmine to watch out for. I think that if anyone, I'll get to that point in a second, but basically these are the types of landmines to watch out for, because I think that this change, while not a zero multiplier, it definitely increases friction, and that's why it's resulting in this drop. If I can click over here, in terms of the traffic that we're actually getting into our funnel as a result. So the cars are coming at us, they're speeding along, the internet highway or whatever, and some of them are hitting landmines or, off-ramp, if you will, or just, the sign that was saying, hey, this could be your exit to get off at. It's just not as appealing as it would have been. So they keep on driving. Don't worry, honey, we'll stop at the next pit stop and get some, whatever we need. Because it's not here. That sign, I don't like that sign. It doesn't appeal to me as it perhaps would have if someone had written a better title tag or meta description. So anyway, you get the point. I'll finish on this note. I think that a great idea for a productized service to start, if there's not already something out there like this, is sales funnel insurance. And this is something that actually our clients could have us do right through the AutoGrow dashboard, and maybe we'll just create a feature where clients can have reoccurring tasks or projects every week that we would do something like this. But that point aside, I think a great idea for a productized service is sales funnel insurance, where basically you pay, $99 a month, and you just have a virtual assistant, go through an entire checklist of your sales funnel. Okay, does this form work? Does this work? Because that's what we do internally anyway. But obviously, I think having people who are more specialized in it and trained and kind of know what to look for, because obviously this is something like what I noticed today is it's a little more subtle and, like a missing button. And just even depending on, how much revenue your company generates, even a daily checking would be pretty valuable and important, just to make sure everything is lined up. And this goes back to AutoGrow's 11 Laws of Sales Funnel Physics Framework, which I encourage you to check out if you haven't heard me talk about it in previous videos. It's basically a framework for thinking about your sales funnel and how you can literally control and cause and regulate the number of conversions that you have. Yes, control and regulate the number of conversions you have by pulling on these different levers of influence and levers of persuasion, you could say. So for example, law of alignment basically says that if everything isn't properly aligned in terms of expectations and user preferences from one step to the next in your funnel, people are going to drop out along the way at a higher rate than if everything was, if your headline on your Google search result says, hey, examples of, sales funnels, and then the page that they actually land on is changed. It says, oh, examples of landing pages. That's an example of misalignment. Expectation set, expectation not fulfilled. So, and that's just a very simple example. Again, preferences. It could be internal to the preferences of the person. How do they prefer to be sold to, and whatnot, and on and on. Okay, so that's enough for today's video. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below if you're watching this on YouTube or even watching this on our blog. I love hearing from you guys. Do you like this format? Do you want me to keep doing it? What is your biggest challenge in terms of growing, scaling, or marketing your business? Let me know. If you like this content, please hit the like button on YouTube. It tells the algorithm, hey, you should rank this higher. And be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and subscribe to our email list for more great content. All right. And if you want to delegate your digital marketing projects, just get the work off your plate without having to deal with the headaches, the typical headaches of hiring, then go check out AutoGrow, because with autogrow.co, you get an instant team of marketing professionals with different skill sets at your fingertips, ready to execute your marketing projects for you, to just get it all done for you to get quality marketing work done for you, again, without the typical headaches of hiring, and done for you fast. So our turnaround times are very fast. Depending on the package that you select, they're from anywhere from 0 to 2 days. And you get 12 skill sets, so copy, design, development, strategy, ads management. We just added video, motion, graphics, and voiceover, which is awesome. So you can I guess technically you could make a whole feature-length movie. But while we will not promise to win you an Academy Award, it's an amazing value. So go check it out at autogrow.co, because we have a relatively still brand new 7-day free trial. It's amazing. It's because what AutoGrow is like, it's like project management software, because you log in, you get a live chat, you can talk directly with your project manager, and you can also tag other members of the team if you want to get some feedback over to them or something like this. And you just start delegating. You can set up your own project, and you just click make it real, and then you can sit back, relax, and watch as it gets made real from 0 to 100% completion. And then everything that's completed, it's all stored in one place, one easily accessible place. So it's a completely unified experience, and we call it the AutoGrow platform for that reason. So go check it out. Get that 7-day free trial at autogrow.co. It's amazing value, and it solves a big problem, especially if you're an agency, you're a coach, a consultant in the SaaS business. Go check it out. Once again, it's autogrow.co. So until next time, I look forward to hearing from you guys. Keep auto growing. Stay focused. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.